Hello, welcome to my incomplete guide for the Eye of Eden. So you need to have at least 20 winged lights, which is equivalent to 5 wedges. Its gate can be located at the far right of home space. That's where we usually go, but you can also do that after watching the Vault of Knowledge's other cutscene. And of course, after the recent addition of the lovely aviary, which is also the second home space, the realms are present there as well, including Eden's, so you have a lot of options. Lastly, you might want to get some fast recharge spells. So should you run out of light along the way, you have something to fix that, just to be safe. It can be bought from the merchant's boat, or if you completed the Season of Enchantment, you can purchase them from the guide at Aviary or at the Forgotten Ark in the Golden Wasteland. You can get 2 spells for just 5 candles. Alright. Upon entering, you will see a huge door over there, some benches to chat, and a closet if you want to change before heading to our field trip. Before you brave through the storm, you'll have to light these 5 pedestals to open the door. Alright, let's head in. So right here, I will show you a shortcut to be able to get past this path without getting hit by rocks. So come on, follow me. There we go, we made it. Now we just continue on. Alright, so after a lot of hopping and jumping, you'll come across this building where you can spot a winged light. Take it, and then proceed to the next section of Eden. Now, this one is gonna be a bit more challenging because we're gonna have to deal with rocks and krills. Okay, the trick with this one is timing and patience. Look, I know it's intense and the adrenaline is just pushing you to move onwards, but that's gonna be risky. So, first, you'll have to wait for the rocks to stop falling. There's a short period of safety there, so you'll have to make a move before the next wave hurls in. There's a 10 to 12 seconds gap before the rock flies again, so you better be swift. And if you can't find a hiding spot in time, quickly look for a rock formation that is tall enough to protect you, like this one. Also, I forgot to mention, those red stones over there, avoid them at all costs. It drains your light. And apparently they turned into wax, so hey, free wax. How can I refuse? And please avoid this small oil pool as much as you can so you don't lose light. Now your next objective here is to reach that top of the pipe. The first quill that you have to pay the most attention to is the one that's tipping over there, the one on your right. So you'll have to wait for it to pass. You have to wait for it before it dips down just like it did over there, before proceeding. Now this is my usual path, but this requires more winged light. However, if you have a friend with you or another player that's taking the same path, this is possible. Also use the recharge spell if you have one. And all you gotta do is to fly up here. And there you go. Now, this is the path that you're supposed to take, because as you can see, this will clearly lead you to the other side where you can climb up and get to the same pipe that we went through. But this one is more on walking than flying. So, same process, you're gonna have to wait for this squirrel right here to pass by. Look at that beautiful eye. Lovely. Alright, I'll see you later. And off we go. So I don't really take this path because I do not know where the other krill is. Obviously, I can just pan the camera up, but this is pretty tense. So I am mostly focused on my... Okay, here we go. So when this situation happens, you don't run. Just fly, you know. After reaching the top of the pipe, you're going to experience more flying rocks coming your way. The same thing, avoid them and light the torches to recharge yourself, and it has the same 10 to 12 seconds gap. Be attentive and stay safe. So this area is going to contain the same rock debris flying about, and there's one krill patrolling that entrance up there. You're gonna have to climb. I apologize, but I really do not like this area here, so the only thing that I'm going to say is, once the coast is clear, run, book it. That's it, just go, go, go. You got this. I'm sure you spotted that winged light on our left. I really couldn't do it at first because the krill is just over there and it can hit us, and it was already on red. However, it is still possible to get it as long as the coast is clear and you're very close to the entrance. So be careful again.
At the end of the hallway, you will be asked if you want to proceed, because at this point, there's no going back. Are you prepared?
Yep, this sums up my first run in Eden. Wonderful. So I'm not going to reveal much in this particular area, because think about it. If this is your first time in Eden, would you rather look for a guide? Well, I have a feeling that you will, but but here's the thing. I feel like it's much more fulfilling if you do this last area without one. Take it from me. I did all of Eden blindly and was scared out of my mind, but it was worth it. The last section carries the same scary feeling, but it leads to a point where you have to endure it in order to finish the realm. Here, we are vulnerable and defenseless, yet it's our objective to push through till the very end. And it's definitely a different scenario compared to Wasteland, because even if we're in dangerous territory, there are ways to avoid it by being stealthy and such. And that's why your first time walking through this last segment of Eden should be done without guidance. Allow yourself to feel the dread and uncertainty, because it definitely shows when you reach this point of no return. Though it won't be like that for long. Once you reach the light at the end of the tunnel, you will be free. Upon completion, you will be beautifully rewarded. And I will keep that a secret. It's best for you to discover it yourself.